Acres is the place to be. Farm living is a life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view.
Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue.
Not possible. The chores.
The stores.
Fresh air.
Times Square.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, city life.
Green Acres, we are there.
Bum, bum, bum.
Welcome to Bennett C. Russell Stadium for an Irish Bill Sports broadcast of Navarre Raider football. Here's your host and the voice of Raider Nation, Irish Bill. And here come the Raiders.
I threw you a curveball there, Robert.
Curveball.
You know, I can't hit a curveball. I could only hit the fastball.
Yeah.
Welcome to Irish Bill and Seminole Bob. It's the Buffalo Wild Wings coaches show here as we get ready to enter week 6 of the high school football season. Stop. You're going too fast.
No
you
kidding.
got to make the moment last now.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's got to stop. Navarre, first district game coming up this Friday night at home against the Tate Aggies. They upset the Aggies last year in a close one on the road. And what a great game that was. The defense stepped up when it had to. Andre Spence had one of his best games of his senior season with 3 touchdowns. And the Raiders pulled off, I think it was 30-27, 30-28 win over Tate to get their only district win of the 24 season. They got Tate coming in this week. The Raiders trying to get off the schneid, Bob.
Get off the schneid. Yeah.
How do you spell schneid? Were you good at spelling?
Actually, I was. SCHNEID.
And we got a great show, great lineup tonight. Coach Jamie Jones is going to be joining us tonight. We have the defensive backfield of the Raiders. We got I think 4 of them tonight. We got a full house. We got Jane Jones. We got Zeke Burgess. We got Rucker Brown, and we got Jordan Garner that are going to be joining us on the show tonight. So you and Marty can split up the defensive backfield. And I'll be interviewing Coach Jones. I've not had a chance to talk with Coach Jones before, so
how do
this
you
will be a
split up?
first.
Okay, 2 and 2.
2 and 2 is 4.
Is it really?
Yeah. And you're a middle school teacher, aren't you?
I teach civics. I don't teach math.
Well, we got a great show coming up tonight. But we're going to go over. We went over this last night on Irish Bill's Twist on Sports, the Panhandle Power rankings and our players of the week. But we're going to go over those real quick, and when we do that, we have to. Your Panhandle Power rankings for large schools: Choctaw, Pace, Milton, Mosley, Tate, Bay, and Washington. Your small schools: Catholic, Freeport, Baker, Bluntstown, South Walton, Shipley, and Sneads. Your offensive player from Bluntstown: Amari Thomas. Your defensive player from Mosley: Wyatt Fleming. And your special teams player from Navarre: Jack Fire. Those are your players of the week and our large and small school power rankings on IrishBillSports.com. Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube. Did I time it just right? Oh, I actually beat the drum roll, Bob. Wow, that doesn't usually happen.
It doesn't.
Is it going to stop any day now?
52 seconds.
There you go.
You got to time it.
I got to time it. I got to stretch it out just a little bit. Normally I give them their stats. Well, let's give you the stats. 20 carries, 370 yards, 5 touchdowns for Amari Thomas. The reason he is our offensive player of the week. Wyatt Fleming, 13 tackles, 9 solo, 4 assists, and a tackle for loss. And Jack Meyer has not missed a kick this year. Jack 3 for 3 on extra points, 2 for 2 on field goals. He hit from 43 and 28 last Friday night. And those are your players of the week. But now let's get to our picks. Let's go over the high school picks. We'll do the college picks later. And for those that, well, I know Debbie's already heard this. And hey, it's your birthday.
Said it's your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Debbie.
Happy
Despite
birthday,
your
dear
Alabama
Debbie.
fan, happy birthday to you.
We love you, Debbie.
That we do. Last week, Joe and I went 22-5. Bob went 20-7. Marty 19-8. And once again, Paul, he's riding in the caboose at 16-11. This week's picks: Impact Christian Academy. These Thursday night games. Impact Christian Academy at Childs. We're all going with Childs at home. I got to bring up Marty's picks here. I still have those on my phone. See if I got his pick. Yep, here we go. And I'll have to read them off my phone once they do come up. We'll go with the high school. Marty goes with Childs as well. Pensacola at Bay. We're all going with Bay at home. Our Friday night matchups, Tate at Navarre. You and I going with Navarre. The other 3 guys are going with the Aggies of Tate. Boo. Milton at Mosley. All of us going with Mosley except for Joe. Joe's going with Milton in this one. Choctaw at Arnold. It's a clean sweep there. We don't need to spend any time on that one. Crestview at Pace. Pace, I mean, guys, they just continue to run over everybody right now. Mikhail Williams, what is the year he's having? Over 200 yards every game so far. He's averaging 238 yards a game right now. 15 touchdowns in his first 4 games.
And the game's at?
The game is at Pace. Crestview on the road. So I'll probably slip down Highway 90 and just stay right on there and go right into Pace. Yep. We're all going with the Patriots at home. Niceville at Gulf Breeze, all going with the Eagles to bounce back after back-to-back losses. We don't normally say that about Niceville, do we? Back-to-back losses.
No, negative Ghost
at
Rider.
Home.
Negative Ghost Rider.
This game is at Gulf Breeze. They should get that one easily. Fort Walton Beach at Rickards. We're all going with Rickards at home on the blue field, on the blue turf. Pensacola Catholic heading to Freeport. Freeport getting their first really big contest. They've had to come back from double-digit deficits their last 2 games. All of us going with Catholic on the road over to Freeport. Booker T. Washington at Escambia. You and I are going with Escambia at home. Booker T. Washington is a selection of the other 3 guys.
Yeah,
Joe, Paul, and Marty.
I'm regretting that choice, but oh well.
You know my rule, Bob.
I know.
I'm going with Escambia. Billy Dunn had a really good game last week. That should be a really close game. Those teams are very comparable. Godby heading over to Baker County, which is over in Glenton St. Marie, off of I-10. That's a long trip. Well, not too bad for Godby. They're going from Tallahassee, so that's not too bad. So Godby is a selection of myself, Bob, and Joe, Marty, and no, wait. Did you take Baker County? No, I think Paul took Baker County. Baker County is the selection of Paul and Marty. Okay. Over to Lincoln. We're all going with Lincoln at home over Leon. Rutherford at Mariana. Down years for both of those teams. Marty going with Rutherford. The rest of us going with Mariana. Rutherford only kicked a field goal last week against Baker in a 27-3 loss. In the Battle of Walton County, Walton heads over to South Walton for their 4th home game in 5 games. The latter part of their schedule is going to be a lot of games on the road this year. So we're all going with South Walton in that one. Wakulla at Sewanee, all going with the Wakulla on the road. W.S. Neal at Bluntstown. This is going to be one heck of a game. Really solid W.S. Neal team from Bruton, Alabama, heading over to Blountstown, who's averaging about 57 points a game on the season. Maury Thomas, our offensive player of the week. We're all going with Blountstown except Paul. He's taking W.S. Neal. Rocky Bayou at Central. It's kind of a mix and mash here. Rocky Bayou is a selection of Joe, myself, and Marty. Bob and Paul are taking Central. Houston County at Baker. We're all going with Baker in that one. Bozeman at Port St. Joe. Everybody taking Port St. Joe except this guy. I'm going with Bozeman. They've played a lot of close games this year, and they're gonna get the road win this week. I always got to have one a little bit different. I'm trying to take on the pick wizard role. Zevin Jones checking in. Hey, Zevin, one of the big bubbas. Let's go, Zeke.
Zevin.
The younger brother of Zamir. Both great young men. Let's get over to the Chipley at Holmes County. We're all going with Chipley. Chipley looking for a 6-0 start in that one. Cottondale at Weewa. Cottondale's been putting up a lot of points, too. Only problem is they've been giving up a lot of points as well.
Yeah, true that. They should have a problem against Weewa.
Destin heading into Alabama to take on Opp. And we're all going with Opp in that one. We're opting for Opp. And McClay heading to FAMU. Short trip across Tallahassee over to FAMU DRS. McClay should handle that one over probably by the time they get off the bus. Graceville at Franklin County. We're all going with the Seahawks at home. Flomaton at Jay. All going with Flomaton on the road. Jefferson County at Hamilton County. All going with Hamilton County. Yep. And Vernon at Lighthouse. Lighthouse should get healthy in this one over Vernon, under Man Vernon team. And Sneeds at Liberty County. We're all going with Sneeds in this one.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll go over the college games here in a little bit. We're going to head out for commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have assistant coach Jamie Jones for the first time. I haven't had a chance to talk with Coach Jones at all, so this should be an interesting.
Absolutely.
And we'll follow up with Zeke Burgess and Jordan Garner and Rucker Brown and Jaden Jones. So we'll be back after this commercial break.
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, are making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. A buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign.
Like an actual sign that's like above you.
And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best.
Marty! You're dead weight!
Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go sports bar!
The Hustle isn't named after anyone. Not after a designer. Definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com and I can guarantee you will not be disappointed. Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Welcome back to the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show, and you can watch us live on Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube and irishbillsports.com. And if you can't catch it live, you can always go back because each broadcast and each podcast goes straight to archive, so you can go back anytime, Coach. Now, welcome for the first time. This is the first time that I've had a chance to talk with you, Coach Jones. Coach Jamie Jones, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
I know absolutely nothing about you other than that you've been a coach at Navarre for a little while. So tell us a little bit about yourself and where you come from.
Well, I am originally from Albany, Georgia, born and raised. I played ball there. I left.
Albany State?
No, I didn't play football
Okay.
at Albany State, but I'm just born and raised from there.
Okay.
Immediately after high school, I went to the military, the Army.
Okay.
My last stop was here in Destin, so that's how I ended up kind of in this area. And I've been coaching at Navarre for, I think, about 5 years.
5 years. Surprised I haven't had you on before. I mean, last couple of this is our third year here at Buffalo Wild Wings. Coach Bagley kind of sets the schedule up. We even get the band members, the ROTC. We get the managers. We like the whole Friday night effect here on the show on Wednesday night. And you coach the defensive backs?
Yes, secondary.
Secondary. And tell us a little bit about your crew. We're going to have some of them come up here. We got Rucker Brown. We got Zeke Burgess. Jane Jones, is that your son?
Yes, sir.
And then we have Jordan Garner as well. They'll be coming up with interviews with Marty Wilson and Seminole Bob. Tell us a little bit about your secondary here in 25.
I got a bit much of everything. A pretty dynamic group of guys. All of them are hardworking, flying around to the ball, being aggressive. Got a lot of things we got to work on to get better, but a really good group of guys.
Most definitely. I've watched Zeke play. I actually watched him his first year when he was playing at Gulf Breeze his freshman year. Quite the talented young man, a hard hitter, hard worker. All these young men are hard workers. And we've been struggling a little bit here, but we've had people don't realize that Navarre has one of the toughest schedules here early on. The teams that they have played already are combined 18-2.
Yes.
And with Tate coming in on Friday night, they're 4-1. So their first 5 games, their teams are 22-3. Everybody thinks that Navarre has stepped back, but I don't agree with that. It's the opponents that they've been playing that has kind of forced the action so far here in 25.
Yes, I agree. I agree. We do play a pretty rigid schedule, but along with that, like I think it makes us better. We got district play coming up here this Friday, so all that toughness and things that we've been through in the past few weeks, it's only gonna make us better. So I'm looking forward to the game. I'm happy for the schedule. We're not running from the schedule. We never
No.
will. So we all for it.
So you have coached under Coach Walls, and Coach Walls always said that yeah, those games are important, but district is what matters, and that starts this Friday night for the majority of the teams in the area. And I think Coach Bagley has gone on that same objection going forward.
Oh yeah, because these are the games that actually count. This is what you do it for, right? You know, you want to play for a district championship, you got to start with winning one first. That's all it is. One game at a time, and that's how we're going to take it, and that's how we're going to – I've been approaching it all week, being aggressive for this one game, and next week will be the next game, and we so far and so far.
I always try to get Coach Bagley to slip up, but Coach Bagley is a lot like Coach Walls. It's one game at a time. You don't look forward. All you do is you practice hard and get ready for that next opponent. That next opponent is the Tate Aggies.
Yes,
Tate's only given up 30 points in their first 5 games. They lost a 3-0 game to Milton a couple weeks ago. And I don't know how you can hold that Milton team to 3 points.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you can shut out Tate but Milton's having a special season. But going into this Tate game, how hard have the young men been working and getting ready and getting prepared for this game?
Relentless. That's the word that we live off of, is relentless effort. So from the start Monday, like it's nothing but effort. That's all we can put out. That's all we're gonna give, and that's how it is. We're ready for it. We won't back down, and we're gonna play some real Navarre football, hard-nosed football.
And it's at home, so everybody out there, head out to Bennett C. Russell Stadium. If not, catch us live on Irishville Sports Live 944 on YouTube. This time, just because the Raiders are down right now, doesn't mean that we need to not support them. In fact, now more than ever, we need to pack the house and let people know that we still are Raiders.
Yes. Make sure you guys come out and support. It's going to be a great time, great atmosphere. You get to see some Navarre football, some hard-nosed football, some great tackling, running, catching the ball. It's always going to be great. Please come out and support if you can.
I know in previous years you've had Marquez White over on your side of the ball. How has it been seeing him slip over and doing that great job that he's doing so far at wide receiver?
The kid is special. Like that is somewhat of an understatement, but the kid is special. He plays hard. He plays with passion. One thing you will see is passion. And yeah, I do miss him on my side of the ball. Will make that much defense side that much better, but he's also helping out the offense, and he makes us better at practice. So
what I like with this young man, like you said, he's a hard worker. But that catch he made on 4th and 15 in the first quarter up at Milton, he went. There was 2 defenders draped all over me. He went and he got that ball, and he took it to the house because Marquez has got an extra gear once he gets out there in the open. Mm-hmm. He runs about a 4.40.
Yes.
And if you get behind him, you're not going to catch Marquez. Yeah. But we wish you all the best this Friday night. Mm-hmm. We're going to interview your 4 young men that you brought with you tonight. We got Rucker Brown. We have your son, Jaden. We have Zeke Burgess, and we have Jordan Garner that are going to be joining us. Thanks for bringing them along, Coach, and thanks for being a part of the show.
Anytime. I thank you.
Yeah. Finally got to talk with Coach Jones. We've been interviewing coaches for the last couple of years. Next, we're going to turn it over to Seminole Bob, and I'm not sure who he's going to have, but I'll enter. Did you guys decide which ones you're going to have? Okay. Yeah. Who's ready? Jaden. You got Jaden Jones, his son. Leading tackler for the Navarre Raiders.
Am I inside or out? I'm going to be inside.
Be inside.
Easier for them to get in now. Yeah. Thanks, Bob. You're welcome, Bill. Are we live? We are live. Are we Memorex? We're Memorex on live. Well, on-air production. Seminole Bob here. Jaden Jones. I interrupted his eating. Mr. Smooth. There you go. Jaden, Bob.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Jaden Jones, what grade are you in?
Sophomore.
Sophomore. Yeah, I was headed over to the defensive back table, and they were chowing down on wings, and I didn't want to get my hands too close. Jaden, you a sophomore at Navarre High School. How long have you been playing football altogether, including youth ball?
Since I was like 8.
8 years old. Here in the local area?
Yes, sir. I'm from Georgia.
Now, is Coach Jones your dad?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I didn't know, but how's it like playing for your dad?
It's hard. I have to be perfect, and I don't want to be perfect all the time.
So you've been playing football since. Have you always been on the defense, or have you played some offense?
Mostly a defensive player.
Yeah. How was practice this week?
It was okay. I mean, I feel like we can be more energetic at practice and put more effort into what we want to do if we want to beat Tate for our first district game.
You have been described by other coaches that have come on in previous weeks as just so consistent, so reliable, hard hitter. We go into the district contest this week. Again, it's not how many games you win, it's which games, right? And I'm sure Coach Bagley has told you that. What's been the mindset of the team this week?
Everybody's kind of disappointed that we lost against Milton last weekend, but I feel like this week everybody's been more focused and locked in to being Tate, and I feel like if we can just play as a team and not just give up if like one bad play happens and the offense turns the ball over, like if we can just work together as a defense, I feel like we can stop Tate and win our first district game.
Now, do you play corner or do you play safety?
Corner.
Corner. So you usually get the speedy guys, huh?
Yes, sir.
Do you like man or do you like zone? Do you like pressing, being physical with the receivers?
A little bit.
Yeah. You're one of the most sure tacklers watching you these last few games and some last year. One of the most sure tacklers in the open field. And that's, that says a lot about especially the type of folks that we have on defense. Your front four has really been at times very, very strong. Talk about the defense that you see in front of you.
The defense that I see in front of me, I feel like at times we do like give up and miss tackles, but once we have like a little pep talk from like the coaches or one of the players give us a pep talk, I feel like that brings like everybody together and we start to do better like that.
Yeah, your defense coordinator was with us about a month ago, early in the season, and he talked about young players, not necessarily you, but the youth on defense being sometimes out of position because they want to be so aggressive, and and I know you've been working on that with Tate. You've watched a lot of film this week.
Yes,
on Tate, what do you see? What kind of problems could they present for us? What are their strengths?
Their strengths right now is probably the deep ball, but I feel like us corners, we worked hard enough and we haven't let up a deep ball all season, and I don't think it's going to be against Tate. Also,
well, we're returned to the friendly confines of Bennett C. Russell Stadium, our home stadium. That's always got to be nice going back to the home crowd.
yes, sir.
Yeah, we had Milton last week, and they, 4-0. You'd expect they had a sizable crowd. But I was very, very, very happy to see the folks that came out for Navarre. You want to play in the next level?
Yes, sir.
You want to play college?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an idea of what do you want to major in?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. No, not yet. Navarre went to a different defense. I think it was last year, right? They went from a 3-man to a, what was it, a 4-4?
4-3.
4-4. Do you like playing in a 4-4? Or you prefer playing with 3-man and an extra, maybe extra DB back there?
With the extra DB, for sure.
Yeah. We played some pretty good teams early. We played Catholic. We played Milton. We played Choctaw. And I know I'm missing one, and I can't think about who it is. Which is there a wide receiver that gave you the most trouble, or was the fastest, or the best that you've seen? Is there one that you can think of?
Yes, sir. Number 2 from Mosley.
What's that?
Number 2 from Mosley.
Milton, yeah. We ran into them literally. We went to Whataburger. Bill and I did after the game, and we were thirsty, so drive-through was too full, so we went inside, and the big tight end, number 4, he was in line ahead of us, and I was like looking at a tree. That's the good-looking one. Jaden Jones, Mr. Smooth operator. His teammates call him. Who's the funniest player on the team?
Oh,
who do you think? Huh?
Zico Burgess.
Think so?
Yes, sir.
Bishop. Boy, he had quite a game. He went down hurt. He's been hurt early in the season, and he can punt the ball out of the stadium. It led to a turnover, right? Yeah. Longo recovered, I think. So, anyway, Jaden Jones, we wish you good luck this week. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
You did good. He's the good-looking one. I'm the old man, Seminole Bob. We'll bring in another defensive back in just a minute. We'll be right. We're going to stay here, actually, what we're going to do. So thanks again. Take care. Drag another guy with you. Zeke Burgess. Zeke Burgess. Zeke Burgess, the man with the good hairdo.
Yes, sir.
See, all your hair is brown. Mine is all silver. Zeke Burgess, you play DB, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Do you play safety or do you play
sir.
corner?
I play corner.
Corner, yeah. So Zeke Burgess is my next guest. What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
11th grade. That was my hardest year when I went to Fort Walton. Zeke, Dean, thank you for checking in. That was my hardest year. I don't know why. The junior year, I don't know. I went to Fort Walton. Don't judge. So you're a junior at Fort Walton. How long have you been playing football altogether?
I started playing football my 8th grade year, but they have me at D lineman and O lineman.
Here in the local area?
Yes, sir. It was in Navarre.
They can turn them out at NYSA now. Do they have one team or do they have 2 juniors teams?
For what?
For football.
I think it was just one team.
A set?
Just one team.
Okay, one team. I know in various years they've had 2. How's practice been this week?
Practice has been good. I think we're excited to play Tate because it's a district game. And I think it's like a chip on our shoulder to play this next game, and we're really excited.
I know coming off a tough loss to Milton, and no one wants to start out 0-4. But as I explained to Jaden, it's not how many games you win, it's which ones, right?
Yes, sir.
And this week starts district play. What's been the call from Coach Bagley about the importance of this district game? What has he said? this week?
District games are really important because they're district games, and like we can still win district, so it's really important.
Tate presents a lot of challenges to Navarre. What have you seen this week? Are they a running team, a passing team, 50-50?
They are a passing team, but their quarterback got hurt, so I think they're going to be in a lot of Wildcat.
Well, they run out of the Wildcat with the running
running
back. Yeah,
in the quarterback position, but they're still going to pass the ball.
Very interesting. I did not know that. See what kind of tips we get from the kids. A junior. Man, these kids are so good looking. They make me look like Grandpa Jones here. What do you expect from Tate? Just using the Wildcat a lot, or?
I feel like they're gonna run the ball a lot, and then when the running doesn't work, they're just gonna throw a go ball, throw it deep, and they're gonna throw hitches. That's all. And screens.
Right. How nice is it going to be to play at home again?
It's gonna be really nice because we got all the fans in our favor.
Yeah, that's got to be nice. Have the home folks there, and unless you got one foot in the grave, get your rear end off the couch and come support these young men. They deserve it, and don't worry about the weather. Could be rain Friday morning, but it's going to clear out, and we're going to be at home, and we need you there. You wanna play at the next level, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah. Being a junior, have you had any early offers?
I had a verbal offer from Western Michigan when I was a sophomore, but that's about it.
Wow. Gee. That's pretty good. Well, the level that you play, you're such a good tackler, and you hit very hard. We had your defense coordinator on, about a month ago on the show, and he mentioned how you and Jaden, what good open field tacklers you guys were, and being you and Longo being at the right place at the right time. Do you know what you want to study in college?
No, I'm still deciding that.
Still thinking of, well, you got time. You got some good counselors over there at Navarre High School. Doug Mahone, Mr. Mahone is a good friend of mine, one of the 4 or 5 counselors that you have. So lean on those folks, for all it's worth. It is how do you like playing with the 4-4 defense in front of you?
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Did you like the 3-4-5 that you ran a year or so ago or 2 years ago? Do you remember when they ran that?
I don't think I was on the team.
Yeah. So, big district game. Zeke Burgess, the leader back there in the defensive backfield. What's it like playing Mosley, Choctaw, Catholic, Milton? Combined record something crazy like 13-2. Big start, huh?
Yeah, it's a big start, but I feel like we could have beat some of those teams though. We just got to execute and finish.
Yeah, we just need to execute a little bit, stay away from the big play, and how'd you like that start last week with an onside kick?
I thought it was great.
Ooh, mercy.
Yeah, really.
You tried that against Mosley, and the ball went out of bounds. And Bill and I knew something was up because Johns is not normally the kicker.
Yeah.
And he lined up, and we go, is Jack hurt? And then we saw what the ploy was. Zeke Burgess, that handsome guy with the best do on the team. Right? Right. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Good interview. Zeke Burgess, defensive back, cornerback for the Navarre Raiders. Next up, we'll have the next set of DBs, and Marty Wilson will take it from here. Forgive us. We're going to do a quick handoff, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, we're going to do a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back with Marty Wilson and Jordan Garner and Rucker Brown. Thanks, Bob. How'd the interviews go?
Oh, man.
Easy?
Solid. And, yeah, they're solid kids. You saw how they dressed today. Just
sharp.
Yeah. What does that say about the team?
And not undersized. They're all over 6 foot. I mean, normally you'll get some DBs that run you about 5'9" to 5'10", but these guys are all over 6 foot.
I don't want to be hit by them.
I don't either.
Oh.
So we're going to take a quick commercial
Let's do
break,
it.
and we'll come back with Marty Wilson, Rucker Brown, and Jordan Garner on Irish Bill Sports live 944 on YouTube and irishbillsports.com. Let's head out for commercial break. We'll be right back.
To everyone who loves Culver's, the feeling is mutual. I'm Nicole from Culver's of Cross Plains, Wisconsin. And when I'm serving you a Butterburger, I'm just as happy as you are. I almost get giddy when I hear the sizzle of our fresh beef on the grill. Seeing that smile that comes from a meal made just right, some call it magic, but I like to call it love at first bite. Stop in for a cook-to-order Butterburger and let us make Culver's your happy place.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious. University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. The buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322.
Welcome back to the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show. I got my man Jordan Garner in the building. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great.
Outstanding, man. So, real quick, I just want you to tell the people a little bit about yourself, your name, your number, and where you're from originally.
Okay. Jordan Garner, number 3, and I'm from Roswell, New Mexico.
Roswell, New Mexico. So what took you to Roswell, New Mexico?
Just living with my mom. We moved there when I was about 4, big military family, and we moved to Albuquerque and then eventually to Roswell.
Wow.
Came out here for high school.
Wow. So do you remember anything about New Mexico?
It's hot. It's dry. Definitely, I don't know, I miss the people. There's a lot of Hispanic food out there. I miss the food for sure.
Okay. Cool, man. So I never had an opportunity to go to New Mexico during my military career, but I've heard some differences from people. You know what I mean? Some people liked it a lot. Some people didn't like it so much, but that's cool, man. What was like your favorite thing to do down there?
Favorite thing to do? There's not much to do. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty flat.
Yeah.
Favorite thing though, really just hang out with the boys at the park or something.
Okay.
Like go to movies, laser tag.
Yeah.
Real big out there.
Was it like on base or off base?
Off base.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. So out here, what do you do for fun? So I know y'all boys are grinding, in the defensive backs and with Coach Jones. But when y'all are, outside of the field house, off the field, what do y'all do for fun out here?
Man, the beach right there, so you gotta go hit up the beach.
Yeah.
Besides that, I mean, I think it's fun making money. So grinding at my job,
Let's
getting
go.
money. So
Let's go. You were talking about that earlier. So I heard you work with Tyrell Marshall.
I do.
How's that? How's that situation?
Oh, it's great. I love Tyrell, man. He really who helped me get that job, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Just talking to him, he like, yeah, apply, and I was like, he'll put in a good word for me. So
let's get it, Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. So we were talking earlier about potentially going to college. You said you wanted to go to Florida State.
I do.
How long has that been the top college for you going there?
Really, it's really switching between Florida State and USF and Tampa, but I've really been looking at Florida State since maybe middle school. It's been a minute.
Wow. Okay.
Just
And
Jameis Winston is really what got me.
Really?
Yeah.
You a big Jameis Winston fan?
Love Jameis Winston.
That's awesome, bro.
He eating them W's.
Yeah, that's it. Man, so we were talking earlier, Jordan. I know you're a very intelligent young man. Please tell the audience what you scored on the ACT.
My ACT just got it back a couple days ago. I got a 30.
Let's
a 30. Thank you.
Huge congratulations. Have you taken the ACT yet, or the SAT?
SAT?
Sorry.
No, I haven't.
Okay. No, that's good. Hey, you don't need to with a score like that, bro. 30? Goodness gracious.
Yes,
so
sir.
You're lined up for a whole bunch of scholarships already. I know that. You got bright futures, and you said you have some military credit from your dad.
I do.
Do you want to talk about his benefits real quick and how you're going to be able to utilize that to value you in college?
Yeah, man, my dad, thankfully, he served in this country, and, so, like 100% disabled, so get the benefits from that. I don't really know too much about it.
Yeah.
I still got to, do my research on it, and, yeah, I'm just thankful for him, thankful for a brave man fighting for this country, for real.
No, that's good. And huge shout-out to your dad, man. What's his name?
David Garner.
David Garner.
Shout out David Garner.
David Garner, thank you so much for your service. We appreciate that. You deserve every single benefit that you've gotten for yourself and your family. Super proud of you for doing that, sir. Once again, thank you so much for your service. So when you get to Florida State or South Florida, do you know what you want to major in?
I want to major in, like, some type of education, administration, and then eventually get some coaching stuff. So,
okay,
become like a athletic director, or even a head coach, something like that.
I can't lie, you look like an athletic director.
Oh,
Real smooth with it.
Yeah.
Okay, man. So, hey, we got Florida State or South Florida. You got bright futures, because of that great ACT score. Tell me, what's the message that you want to send not only to the younger athletes that's following your footsteps, but also the community, man? Right now, there's a lot going on in the world, obviously. Yeah. And Bill, Bob, and I, we're super positive, man. We want to make sure we bring the community together and everything we do right now. If you were sitting in front of like 20 people from Navarre, man, and you had to bring everybody together, what would you talk to them about?
I would say, first off, love everybody.
Yeah.
Love everybody. That's my biggest thing, is I try to, make sure everybody's happy, everybody's doing right.
Yes, sir.
And then secondly, make sure y'all doing y'all job. Make sure you're taking care of what you need to take care of. Like, even if, for example, right, like at practice, somebody who might not get in the game, like just to throw out there, like Matthew Latavish or Travis Lowe, but I still see them every day grinding at practice every day. Even though they know they might not play, they still going to do their job because they know their role.
Yes, sir.
And they're going to help everybody out, and that's how we lift each other up.
That's good. You talk about lifting up, man. It's all about elevation. So we were talking earlier, I feel like the special teams unit last week won. I know all three phases we didn't win. I know you're a key contributor to the special teams. You talked about doing your job at practice and doing it in the game. How excited do you get about special team play?
I'm excited for it, as much as I'm excited for offense and defense, because it's really the third part of the game. It's equally as important as both.
Yep.
You got to win that. You got to win the game. Special teams, and there's so many different intricate what's the word? Details that go into it, and it's a lot of preparation.
I love it, Jordan. So finally, we got a big game against Tate this week at home.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're not sitting in the position that we want to be in. But clearly, we have one of the toughest schedules in all of Florida. And we're not giving any reasons on why we're not having success like we want to right now. But talk about why you feel we'll get that first W this week against Tate at home.
We're gonna get the W because I know how we prepare.
Yeah.
I know how we practice. Like I said, we're doing our jobs. That's just what we got to dial into the game. If everybody do our job, we're winning. Nobody can mess with us. If we all do what we're supposed to be doing, take care of our business, we got it.
I like it. I see it in your eyes, man. We were up in the booth, after the game this past Friday. And obviously, man, we were all a little disappointed. But I was looking on the sideline specifically to a lot of the senior leaders, man. I seen how passionate everybody was, specifically Bryce Wheeler under the tent, going in. So I feel like we have that never say die attitude. Yeah. And it starts with y'all, man. I'm super proud of you. Thank you so much for spending time with us. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you. Hopefully we can, get on a trip or go down to UWF or USF together, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
All right,
appreciate you. Yes, sir. Good job.
All right.
Jordan Garner, ladies and gentlemen. Young Rucker. What's going on, Rucker? How you doing, man?
I'm going good, sir. I'm just here enjoying the time, man.
Yeah. No, it's all family, man. I love your energy, man. Your vibrations are elevating as we speak. I feel like every time I get next to you, man, you know, I feel like I want to smile. So please tell me, man, why are you so happy all the time? You seem like you love life at a high level.
I'm alive. Not everybody's blessed to be alive, and I've been blessed with the time. So I want to enjoy it happily, not waste any seconds I'm here.
Let's go, Rucker.
And that's what I got to do.
My man, my man. So are you from Navarre, Florida?
When I was younger, I lived in Crestview. I moved here when I was around 5, 7.
Okay,
maybe.
so, hey, if you don't mind, just communicate a little bit about your family, man. Is your mom and dad from the area? How did they moving out? Any jobs?
My mom owns a hair salon, Cat House Hair Studio.
Really?
Her name's Catherine. She's a wonderful lady.
Yeah.
She's from Ohio. My father is from California, and he moved down to Florida a while back, and they met at I think it was an online dating thing, and then we're here now.
Bro, that is awesome, man. And do you have any siblings?
I have one sister, Olivia Betts. She's around 21.
Okay. Nice, man. Rucker, that's a great story, man. I'm thankful that your parents met, bro. So if they didn't, I wouldn't be meeting you today. So that's cool. So real quick, man, talk about your role at Navarre on the football team, and talk about what you're passionate about in school.
Well, in school, I'm passionate about mathematics, and I hope to bring like a physics career going forward, engineer some sorts. And for football, obviously, I'm not in the big role, but I love to bring up my teammates because, you know, they got time here. Let's bring them up.
Yeah.
We got to win some games.
That's right.
We're here for a reason. I'm on special teams, obviously. I try and do my role there. I think I'm doing it pretty swell right now.
Yeah. No, man. You're doing a great job out there, brother.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. I'm very much a team guy, right? But typically, I like to lean towards giving credit to the players, you know, when it's due. So I'm very, very proud of y'all, man. Not only for all the hard work you're putting in every single day, because I know the expectations that Coach Bagley has and Jamie Jones. So I appreciate you being out there, dedicated, and take care of your teammates, man. So, you know, for you to want to uplift your teammates, do you see yourself in the future, man, being like a motivational speaker or something like that, or like a strength coach? Do you see yourself giving back to the game once you're done with the game?
I would love to, because it's not all about me, you know. If I'm out of football and let's say I don't go any places, I would love to inspire people like after me, because, you know, if I'm on this earth, why not do some good?
Absolutely. Okay. So speaking of doing good, do you plan on going to college? And if you are going to college, what do you want to major in?
I do plan on going to college, and I would love to do mathematics related, anything, honestly, because it's my strength. And I'm interested in psychology, because it's an interesting thing to learn about, and I think there's more to it than we realize.
No, there is a lot more to it. You seem like you have really good people skills. I don't know so when you walk into a room, are you automatically like reading everyone, or do you take your time and organically build relationships with everybody?
I try to know people piece by piece, because not everybody's the same, you know. Some people, they don't want to have a conversation with me, and that's all right, because we're our people. I like to come in and analyze, obviously, but I don't want to rush into something, because you never know. Someone could be having a rough day. They could do anything.
Yeah. So day to day in the locker room with your teammates, do you have that same approach? Are you going in trying to figure out who needs to be lifted up, or who might have had a tough week and you're trying to figure out how to uplift them? How do you go about that when you go to the locker room?
I see my people. I know what they do. So I come up to them and I ask them how they're doing, you know. If they're looking rough, I'll give them encouragement, because that's what we need in life. You ain't going to do good in football if you're not feeling good, playing good, all that. So if I'm not going to play, well, yeah. But if I'm not going to play very much, I want to make sure that the people that are playing, they're up to their highest standards and they're at their best performance.
I like that, Rucker. So real quick, man. So if you could elevate the entire community right now, let's say you were on the platform, man, you're on stage, and you're a professional speaker. What would you say to the entire community and city about elevating one another and bringing each other together?
Well, in this life, it's not all about you. So if you bring others up, it just boosts everything. No one can be their best self if they don't feel their best self. So if you just bring everybody up, we all get up. It's not just about you. It's about everybody.
I like that, man. Okay. So I just asked Jordan, man, this Friday, obviously we have a game against Tate at home. We are clearly not where we want to be. But on the bright side of things, we have had a difficult schedule. So the competition has been very stiff, which it kind of tapers off a little bit. I know we still have pace later on in the season, not judging anybody else that's on the schedule. But how do you feel about Friday, and why do you think Navarre is going to get the first win?
Because we deserve it. We have worked very hard. And it's not these games we lose, but we don't come out empty-handed. We come out with a brighter mind to the next game. We come out experienced. These good teams make us better. So we can take this stuff into our next game, and we can show off what we're like worthy of, and we can get that win.
Let's go, Rucker. Man. Hey, brother, I think me and you need to stand on stage one day and communicate to some people, man. I absolutely love how eloquent you are, with your speaking and the passion that you have for people. That's very, very important. So one final message for the audience, the community of Navarre. Why should they be behind the team, and why should we stay together until, the end of the season?
How are you not going to support every place? We are Navarre. Good or bad, we're going to play with our, good spirits.
Yep.
We're going to play with all our effort.
Yes, sir.
We're going to come out here. If you can't get behind that, that's all right. But we're a team, man. It's not just if we're doing good, come with us. We're gonna have our rough seasons, but we're going to get back. And if you're going to be there when we get back, then be there when we're down,
I like it. Man, I'm so thankful that I got to meet you tonight. Very inspirational. Your energy is high. Stay like that, young man. We need more people in the community like you, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, brother. Have a great night.
You too.
Good job. Yes, sir. Young Rucker. All right, y'all. So we're going to bring Bill and Bob back up here to close out the show. Thank y'all so much for joining the call tonight, or for being on the broadcast. What's up, Peyton? How you doing, champ? Oh, is that me and you, Bill?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I thought it was going to be you and Bob, but
we'll get Bob in because Bob's the closer, right?
Yeah. No,
he's the opener and the closer.
Hey, I'm a closer too, man.
Yeah.
I'm the anchor man on my bowling teams.
You're the setup man. You set up Bob for the save.
Yes, sir.
You go out and get in baseball. You get the hold status.
Gotta throw those alley oops.
Most definitely. And how'd the interviews go with Rucker and Jordan?
They went really well. I don't know these two gentlemen as well as I know a lot of the athletes, but Jordan is pretty close with my son Joshua, and Rucker, man, I'm so thankful that I had a chance to meet him. They both have bright futures. Jordan just made a 30 on his ACT. 30, bro. And his dad is retired military, and he's going to have access to all the same benefits that our children have.
30.
Man. So,
that's impressive.
That's very impressive, Bill. Goodness gracious. Man.
I never took it, so I can't. I have nothing to compare it to. We didn't really have the ACT back in the 70s and 80s, so you based it all off your SAT back then.
Yeah.
And great group of Coach Jamie Jones. Normally you'll get DBs that will be about 5'9", 5'10". All these guys are over 6 foot.
Yeah, they got great stature, and physically, they look good.
Like I said, this is the first time I've met Zeke before last year, and I thought we had him on last year. I can't remember if we did or not. But the other three, that's the first time I've ever met him, and the first time I ever met Coach Jones.
Yeah, man, I've been knowing Jamie for a little while, man. He's a very humble individual, hardworking, and you can tell what he's done by raising his children. Him and his beautiful wife, they've done some great things.
We got another one coming along right behind Jaden. Jaden's only a sophomore, too, and he's the leading tackler on the Raider football team right now.
Yeah, man.
Him and Bryce are the top two tacklers on the Raider football team. And
he's got a bright future.
They most definitely do. And right now they're kind of tuning out all the noise from the outside, concentrating on their next opponent coming up, a big district matchup this Friday night against Tate.
Yeah. Hopefully we can channel the energy that we had last year when we went down and beat Tate when nobody expected us to do anything. And I think we can. Just looking at the game and how it went in the first half, Bill, versus Milton, we had very good energy. I thought the game plan was on point. we won the special teams phase, in my opinion.
Oh,
all
I
night.
agree. I agree.
If we could have got one more phase, either offense or defense, I think the turnout would have been different.
Yeah, I was talking with them before the broadcast, before the podcast, and I was telling you guys came out with a lot of energy, and then you had something negative happen, and you guys kind of let it affect you a little bit. So you got to push out the negative and stay positive. If things going well, keep them going well. Just don't let one thing bring everybody down.
Yeah, Rucker was just talking about that. That young man is very, very positive. I could feel the energy vibrating off of him right here. But he talked about, everybody riding for the team in the community and why they deserve to get a win this Friday against Tate. So it seems like mentally everybody's positive, and they have a positive outlook on the success we're going to have this Friday.
Yeah, special teams has been big for Navarre this year. I mean, Jack Byer, what a season he's having so far, hasn't missed a kick so far. And we pulled off a beautiful onside kick to start that game, and none of us saw it coming.
Yeah, I've never seen it ran that way before, Bill. It was very surprising.
Well, they lined up Landon on the right side. Looked like he was going to kick to the near sideline. And when he went to go, he just crossed over. Then Jack came up and kicked the onside kick, and they recovered. And that momentum stayed with them for about a quarter and a couple minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, they surprised everyone in the stadium. I didn't know what they were doing, man. So I'm glad I was there to witness it.
I want to thank Buffalo Wild Wings. They come.
Most excellent.
Platter of wings, and they come
Okay. Bob, just passing on that we want to thank Buffalo Wild Wings manager Braden Hiltz for bringing us in every Wednesday night. And they picked up the bill for the players and the coach tonight. And we appreciate them. They had a big platter, and those guys, they had no problem eating all of it. And even the little Jamie came in and helped him, the younger brother of Jaden. We'll get to see him in a couple of years. I think he's a 7th grader this year.
Yep.
So we got the Joneses. Will be around here for a while. It seems like we've had Joneses for a long time. We got Zevin right now. We had Zamir. We've had previous Joneses throughout the history of the Raider football program. Let's talk a little bit about these college picks. We've already went over the high school picks, and I'm going to have to bring up my phone because I was unable to jot all yours down before. I kind of dozed off this afternoon after you left for a little bit.
No, that's good.
And I got to bring up your picks so we can.
You deserve that rest, Bill.
I appreciate your help over at the house.
No, man, you've been grinding. You have been grinding, brother.
Getting better.
Yeah.
We already went over the high school. Let's go over the college. We got Thursday night game tomorrow night. Army at East Carolina, and no one went with the Army. I'm glad we didn't bring that up when Coach Jones was on here. he might have had some words for us.
Yeah.
But we're all going with East Carolina at home. Friday night games. You got Florida State at Virginia. Everybody's taking Florida State to stay on the roll.
Yeah. Hey, I know. Bob's happy about that.
Yeah, he is. And TCU heading to Arizona State. All you guys took TCU. Irish Bill. I went into all of my resources. Actually, I don't have any for college. And I went with the home team, Arizona State, in this one. Everybody else, TCU's playing really well right now.
They are.
So, but I got to pick one different every now and then. Then we got Houston going to Oregon State. The Beavers having a tough season so far. One of 2 teams remaining in the Pac-12. I think eventually they'll probably go to the Mountain West. But right now it's the Pac-2, which means there's 2 of them in Washington State. So everybody's taking Houston in that one. Saturday games, my Irish go to Arkansas. I can't remember the last time Notre Dame went to Arkansas.
I can't recall either.
So everybody's taking Notre Dame except Paul. Paul's up in Wabash, Indiana right now. We need to get him back here. He needs to come on. We haven't had him on our Wednesday night show yet, I don't think.
Actually, we did.
Once?
I think it was week 1.
Week 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Paul's taking Arkansas. Everybody else is taking Notre Dame. Probably the most impressive victory last week, Indiana over Illinois, 63-10.
Yeah, man.
They're going to Iowa, which is a very tough place to play, but we're all taking the Hoosiers in that one. Duke at Syracuse, evenly matched teams here. Paul and I are taking Duke. Syracuse, you're taking Duke as well. And the other two guys, those guys, Bob and Joe, are taking Syracuse at home. They'll be without the services of quarterback Steve Angeli, who is a former Notre Dame quarterback, got hurt last weekend and looks like he's out for the season. So he gets an extra year and ends up getting hurt. So that'll be interesting to see who Syracuse puts out there at quarterback. We got Georgia Tech. Heck of a season so far for the Yellow Jackets. They're heading to Wake Forest, and everybody's taking Georgia Tech except Paul. Paul's trying to catch up a little bit. And then we're going to Illinois. Illinois, after that 63-10 shellacking last weekend, they're hosting USC, who is everything's smelling like roses right now for USC. And they have a young man from our area at running back at USC, Wayman Jordan, who played football over at Catholic.
Yeah, man, he's balling.
He went the JUCO route first and worked his way into big-time FBS football at USC. We're all going with the USC on the road. UCF at Kansas State. We're all going with Kansas State. Utah State at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt looking solid.
They are.
Haven't had a really tough schedule yet, but they're playing some good football. We're all going with Vandy at home. Utah going to West Virginia. Utah looking to rebound after that big loss to Texas Tech last week. We're all going with the Utes on the road. UCLA at Northwestern, a game that somebody has to win. We're all taking the home team in this one, Northwestern. Baylor heading to Oklahoma State. They just got fired their coach. Gundy is no longer the man.
He was there for, 20 years?
He played there and then coached there. I mean, he's been there, most of his life. So he's moving on. They're moving in a different direction. We're all going with Baylor. It should be an easy win for them. LSU at Ole Miss, one of the big games this weekend. Ole Miss, they're both playing well right now, both undefeated. LSU number 4, Ole Miss number 13. And Paul, you and I are taking Ole Miss, hotty toddy. And Joe and Bob are taking LSU on the road. Auburn at A&M. I think Auburn got hosed last weekend at Oklahoma. There's a couple of interference penalties that they didn't call late in that game. But I still don't think they match up with A&M very well this week.
I agree.
Ohio State at Washington, no contest there. Hawaii coming to the mainland to take on Air Force. And all of us taking Air Force except Bob. Bob's taking Hawaii in that one. Then we got Tennessee going to Mississippi State. Mississippi State unbeaten. Tennessee with one loss to your Bulldogs a couple of weeks ago in overtime.
Yes, sir.
And we're all going with Tennessee on the road. Arizona going to Cyclone territory to face Iowa State. We're all going with Iowa State in that one. Oregon, which I think right now is playing the best out of anybody.
No, they look good.
And they're going to have to beat number 3 Penn State this weekend.
Yeah.
Paul's taking Penn State. He's the only one taking Penn State.
Yeah,
the rest of us taking Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay, then we got UMass is going to be they're going to be a mess this weekend as they go to Missouri. Missouri should pound them pretty easily. Washington State going to Colorado State. Past home of Grady Kelly, Dante Wright. They've now moved on to greener pastures. We're all going with Colorado State in that one. Alabama at Georgia. Sorry, Debbie. No one's picking Bama. No one's picking Bama. Everybody's going with Georgia. Happy birthday, Debbie. It is her birthday today.
Go Dogs. Happy birthday, Miss Debbie. Happy birthday.
We're all going with the Dogs at home. Kentucky at South Carolina. We're all going with South Carolina at home. And BYU at Colorado. And everybody taking BYU except young Marty over here.
Yeah.
So there's your college games for this week and our picks. And the only way to find out how we do is to tune in next week. Tuesday night at Culver's, Wednesday night here at Buffalo Wild Wings. And did you want to get back on for any parting words, Bob? Or are you good? Yeah, you. Florida State guy. I'll let you two talk for a little bit.
Let's get in here. So Florida State actually has some big games coming up. Me and Bob was talking about it earlier. They got Virginia this week, but Florida State playing against Miami really soon. Man, I'm excited about that game. I'm thinking about going down there, Bob.
I've been, like I told you, I've been to a couple of the Miami Florida State games. I was at the original wide right. I saw wide left on TV. You know, the original, the kid that kicked the original wide right was Jerry Thomas, kicker from Florida State, for Florida State.
Yeah.
He was from Niceville High School.
Really?
It was the student body really about ran him out of school.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's crazy. But that was a huge game. But anyway, Florida State better not be looking past Virginia. They're on the road. They got a very good quarterback, and Virginia does. But we'll see. We'll see how the Seminoles respond.
Yeah, Bill, I don't think they're going to look past Virginia, man. Just with everything that happened last year, you could tell Florida State is very, very inspired to have a great season. So I don't think they're going to look past anyone. I know you know the roster and the team a little bit better than I do. But
as I said last night, as long as they aren't cavalier about it.
But they're also called the Wahoo. Yeah, I never got that. What does the Wahoo and the Cavaliers got to do with one another? Anyway, kind of like Auburn and the Plainsmen and the War Eagles and the Tigers and oh my, yeah, really. Where'd you guys stop?
Oh, we're done.
Oh, you got through there. You got
yeah.
through all of that. Yeah. Let's see. How did I do? 23-9, huh? Oh well.
The games are going to start getting tougher to pick now.
Yeah. Do you think Alabama going to put up much of a contest?
I think it'll be a good game. I truly do.
You just say that because Debbie's.
No, I have a whole bunch of respect for Alabama. I understand that Nick Saban's not there anymore, but DeBoer typically he does really well against top-ranked opponents.
Yeah.
So coming to Georgia, I think it's going to be a real close game.
How can you read that, Bob? That's a blur.
That came from school, my school computer.
So you're using a school computer for your...
No, just this one. No, you know what? You're going to get me in trouble. 6 p.m. Let's see. Let's put the old spectacles on.
Jonathan Ferris said hello,
on air.
Bill.
Hey, Jonathan. And stereo, 6:30 ABC. Georgia's only favored by 2.5. You know, Vegas built those nice buildings not for getting things wrong, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
Both teams coming off bye weeks.
True.
They'll be well prepared.
What's up with Miami? All right, they have a bye week this week, right? Now, Florida State does play a Friday game, which is one day earlier, but Miami has bye this week, Florida State, and then another bye week.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Yeah, I think that one's going to be a good one. My daughter's going to go to the LSU at Ole Miss game.
Yeah, that's going to be a real good game.
And, don't look past Oregon and Penn State.
Did you guys hear about the drama going on in that game?
Oregon and Penn State?
No, LSU, Ole Miss.
No, what's happening?
Lane Kiffin's daughter is dating one of the LSU linemen.
Oh, I did. I saw that.
Linemen?
Yeah,
linebackers.
She posted it on, I think, on TikTok or something, and her dad, Lane Kiffin, responded to it, says, "Yeah, take the over."
Lane's
he's good on social media.
Lane's pretty smooth.
Yeah, he is.
How did we all LSU? Joe and Bob pick? Did I pick LSU? I sure did. Hope my daughter's not listening. So.
She's going to it. She's going to Ole Miss right now, isn't she?
Yep, grad student. She's going to the game, too. Yeah, Ohio State, Washington could be. Tennessee, Mississippi State. Mississippi State's 4-0, baby. I don't know who they played, but Tennessee at Mississippi State.
Stark Vegas, tough place to play.
It is. Very tough.
Jonathan says, what's up with Florida and Clemson? That's, if we knew that, that's $1 million question right now.
One coach is going to be the coach next year, and one coach is not going to be the coach next year.
You know what? I hate to admit when I'm right, but going into this season, everybody was high on Clemson, and I just said they hadn't proved anything yet.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Everybody was on the Klubnik bandwagon, but I didn't feel that way about him. I think he's a good
he was the number one pick at one time.
He's a pretty good quarterback.
With Sellers is number 2.
Man,
from South Carolina.
Now the number one guy right now is the guy over in Bloomington, Indiana.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mendoza.
Yeah.
And his younger brother is a freshman quarterback there in Indiana. So you're going to hear that name in Indiana for a few more years.
Hey, man, Signetti is doing an incredible job.
He does, yeah.
That man can coach.
He can flat out coach.
Yeah. He inspires, motivates.
You know what Mendoza says?
What?
Indiana wants me.
Lord, I can't go back there.
I can't go back there. But a great
show tonight.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Those kids brought it strong. Marty brought it. Man, what an addition.
I just want to be like y'all, man. I just
Man,
want to be like y'all.
what an addition to the team, man.
Yes, sir. You know, blessed to be here.
I know you guys like to be on the air a lot during the games and everything, but I think it's a nice break for you guys.
It is.
Bob's a previous official, so I get a lot of clarification on penalties with Bob. And Marty's a great exit to those guys. He knows formations. I do not.
Yeah.
I just do play-by-play and describe what the action on the field. But Marty does a great job of giving us formations and setups and everything. And we're just a great team.
Yeah, I think it's really good balance. Really
Well,
good balance.
And Raider Riley on the camera.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
What are your thoughts on Navarre Tate game? Think Navarre comes out with a W?
Well, last year nobody gave Navarre a chance when they went to Tate.
Nope.
Navarre was 1-3 or 1-4 going in that game. Tate was undefeated. Navarre knocks him off. Same result this week.
Tate may have been first or second in the district polls that had come out last year. They came out this week as well. And so look what Navarre did on any given day. The kids pretty much, the film they saw is pass first, run second for Tate. So they're going to be busy little bees
Most definitely.
Friday night.
In the secondary.
And hopefully they'll come out with the same energy that they came out against Milton and carry it throughout the game.
Yeah, if we can, do that all 4 quarters, execute. I think the last game was the first time the new offensive coordinator was calling plays. So, to get a game under his belt and then to transition to the next week.
Right.
Hopefully we can, we'll have a little bit better chemistry.
Do we know anything about Roman and his injury?
He's received treatment from his dad, who's a chiropractor.
What was it? Is it leg, ankle?
It was his knee.
Knee. Oh.
Yeah, he got banged up a little bit. He took a pretty good wallop
He did.
in that game when he went out. But Allie stepped up big.
He did.
Played his best game as a Raider.
I agree.
He's getting more and more confident every time he goes out on that field. And it's good to have a confident backup like Allie in case Roman can't go.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Should Seminole fans be worried about the game Friday night? Do you think FSU will be looking ahead to Miami?
We already talked about that, Jonathan.
Good question.
Miami's next for you guys. Don't look ahead.
It's at home. Marty may be there,
Maybe.
which just about ensures a win. Although I did notice Friday night that when Bob was on the air, Navarre stock was rising. And Marty got on the air. No, you know what I love about you?
Marty started to run 21 straight points and Bob finished with 14 in the third. So Bill ran off 35 straight points.
You know what I love about Marty? He's so honest in his
description.
And his comments about some of the sacks you don't blame on the big bubbas, quarterback decisions. And I agree with that. Boy, that interception hurt. You don't want to put it on one play. But the score right before halftime, boy, that was...
Yeah, that was tough.
Takes a 7-point lead to 14.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was a swing.
Yeah.
Literally could have been a swing. But we'll be up on the roof Friday night.
God willing, and the creek don't rise.
Yeah.
Hopefully the creek won't rise.
The last time we were there, it rained a little bit. Hopefully we can.
Just a tad.
Yeah. Sunshine and clear skies.
Last time at home.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't at Mosley game.
But we have worked out a system to get
That's
the
right.
equipment down.
Yeah.
We're still working on getting it up. It's a great place to be. Best seat in the house at Bennett C. Russell Stadium is up on the roof with us three.
Absolutely. And so we're home for 2 in a row, too, I think, Bill, right? We got Escambia at home.
We are blessed.
One game at a time.
That's it.
Coach Jay Walls used to say. And, well, listen, it's 9:30 past my bedtime. Are you going to give me a good night kiss? Oh, there you go. I love you, too. Except you can't leave because this is your equipment.
Yeah.
I'm Seminole Bob. That's the good-looking one. Marty Wilson.
Blessed to be here.
Look at those guns, man. He's been lifting pavers all week. And Irish Bill. This is a unique ending. I love it. There you can. Yeah. Scoot over. Scoot over, fella. Oh, look at this.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You've enjoyed the show tonight. Jamie Jones, first time I've had a chance to talk with Coach Jones. And we appreciate Zeke Burgess, Rucker Brown, Jordan Garner, and Jaden Jones coming on the show tonight. We hope that you've all enjoyed the show, and we're going to call it a night. Next time you'll hear from us is Friday night from Bennett C. Russell Stadium.
Absolutely. For Irish Bill, Marty Wilson, I'm Bob Grant. We say good night and thank you for tuning in Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show here in Navarre. Good night, Navarre, and God bless.
Good night, everyone.